Okay, good morning. It looks like we're live. We've been on for 7 seconds now, Diane. I'm Kellie with Memory Bound Paper Craft Store in Ankeny, Iowa, and Diane is here, and so is Janet. Janet's here virtually like everybody else. And I just wanted to show you this corner. This is our Tim Holtz fabric corner. We are one of his pallet stores, which means we are getting a shipment each month of new colorful palette fabrics. And you can get your fabric here at Memory Bound. We sell it by the yard, the half yard, and we have what we like to call crafty cuts, which are approximately 12 by 22. So what a good way to start. And Barb's here. Hello, Barb. And we got Diane over here.
Good morning, everybody.
And here's our studio. We're not there because we're on the road. We're on the road. We're going to show you a couple things in the store. We did some rearranging yesterday. Diane, did this happen before you left or after you left yesterday? I'm not sure.
What?
The rearranging. We moved some stuff around and we want to show everybody.
Well, it was why I was gone in the middle of the day, probably. I don't know.
Diane's been going to baseball games.
Yeah,
She's lucky enough to have grandsons that are playing baseball.
That are close.
Yes, that are close.
And we also have the new fabric coming. Can we announce
do.
that?
Yeah, we sure can. There is a new fabric.
It's the Christmas and Halloween.
Oh.
And then the next color is blue.
So then we're going to get blue. So Christmas and Halloween is actually on a truck somewhere coming our way. So if you feel a little holiday-ish coming on, and we have been ordering tons of Halloween and Christmas product, and a new one released today. And we're going to be ordering that from Photoplay, and you're going to love that. Diane and I are especially excited about it.
Yeah.
There's some new Spellbinders being released next week, and we have some new things to show you also. But let's go up front, and we're going to show you our patriotic section because we just got that set up. We never showed Teresa's banner. So welcome to Memory Bound Paper Craft Store, everybody. We're excited you're here. Today is
Beautiful
a
day outside.
It is. It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Today is a day of store tour and product and new product and things to see. We love that. But what I really wanted to show is this banner that Teresa made for us. And she used the Yankee Doodle collection from Echo Park. And it's just a really special, different collection. I love the whole kind of farm theme with the chicken. So she used some cut apart papers, and she used our exclusive.
I love those big tags.
It doesn't look like, what am I trying to say on the, what are these called?
Flashcards.
Flashcards.
I didn't know what you wanted me to say.
Let's see, what are these? It doesn't look like flashcards, but when you cut them all apart, you can round the corners, and this is our patriotic flashcards that you can use in your projects.
Yeah, so there.
Isn't it cute with the little gems? And the thing she used was the 49 and Market die set from Sizzix, which is called Snap and Swap Large Tags. When we showed these, we didn't know the name of them, but we do now because I was talking to Janine at 49 and Market. It's in a very fine print back here.
They're pretty cool.
They are really cool. And that's how she got the edges on the bottoms of her tags. Because you can snap off the different bottoms of the tags, the different pieces.
There's an edge.
And you get two sizes of tags in the package, and it's $39.99. So it's new technology, you guys.
Yeah, it's.
Diane and I were just talking about, what's going to be new and exciting, and here's some new technology for us. And that collection is really, really cute. And I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek that we have a Maggie project coming out with this probably on Monday.
Cool.
She's done a coaster kit for us, so we're terribly excited about that. Thank you, Diane. She's putting things away for us. So 4th of July, when you walk in, you're going to walk into the red, white, and blue at Memory Bound here. And then the other thing I wanted to show was over this way. Next week, we are kicking off our Dog Days of Summer.
Ooh.
So you're going to be seeing a lot of pet projects, and we hope that we're your pet store here. So we've brought out a lot of our dog things, our puppy things, and you're going to have, oh my gosh, we have Peggy's here for 2 days doing layouts. We have a card kit with Janet. We have an album with Katie, and we have a Throwback Thursday with Katie. So lots of dog news coming up. Diane's doing things one hand. Okay, we did put together a new ribbon pack because I know a lot of you really like the ribbon packs. And this is our patriotic ribbon pack. It's $6.49, and I don't know, are there 7 yards? It looks, is there only 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I don't know. There's 6 different ribbons. There might be even be 7.
6.
6 or 7, and you can find this online. It's the patriotic ribbon pack, and we have lots of ribbon packs like this because we know some of you are far away. You don't get to Memory Bound. It's hard to get here, and or you're maybe you live on the other side of the country. So we try to have those available. Okay.
Are we not doing cats?
Well, we had
a little discussion.
We had that discussion yesterday. We were teasing Janine about that because Janine was all going pooey about because there were no cats. And we do have a whole cat
And
section.
Janine is peeking around.
We better go over here. See, she's giving us the look. You have dogs and cats, Janine. So we have all kinds of really great product for your little kitty cats. And this coming week, we've got our dog projects, and we might have to look into having a cat week. Because look at this one, Diane. This is the Bella Boulevard Meow. So we have a lot. We have a whole pet theme in our theme area that you can find.
I think a lot of our staff have cats, don't they?
They do. We just got 2 new grand cats.
Really?
Yeah, we have 2 brand new grand cats, and that our son and his wife adopted. They were foster cats, and now they're part of our family. So that's kind of exciting.
Yeah, perfect.
And Diane, I wanted to show this because we just moved all of this 49 and Market Little Dreamers and Little Celebrations. We just moved it to this new home over by our baby section.
Okay, and there's a vintage package of
here's another one of our ribbons, and this is all vintage. We put together some browns and some creams. There's a gingham in there. There's kind of a canvas with a stitched edge. So thank you for mentioning that. So that's their one of their latest collections, and which we're super excited about. And you know, this is the ordering time, so it's like crazy. And then a lot of
you... It's hard to believe that we have to order more stuff.
I know, we're pretty full right now, actually.
We are.
But we are having that Elizabeth craft sale at 30% off dies, stamps, and stencils.
Which is perfect.
And we probably should walk by there just because we came over here a couple days ago to kind of show you what we had. And we still have a lot in stock, and maybe Diane can kind of pan through it.
Okay.
And Diane, this is one of your favorite vendors. I know you've done a lot with it.
Yeah, I always get excited when they release new things. So these are all stamps up here. Some of the bigger ones have stamps and dies. So if you think you want any of these, make sure you jump on and get them ordered. And then the dies are just so cool. They put a lot of dies in one package. And we have a great selection.
They are they're really, Diane, you know, they're a good value to start with.
My gosh,
and then you throw in all of the extras, and it's like, wow, that really adds a lot.
A lot of generic. A lot of some of my favorite ones. Okay, so those are what we have left, and you can go out and look at all of them online, even our newer ones. This is a newer one right here that's just chock full of things. And then there's one, okay, this one. I love this stencil. I don't use stencils a lot, but that Santa mail made in the North Pole with the Santa footprints, I love that. one. So we still have a couple of those left. So, okay. So 30% off.
Diane, I left you on your own, so sorry about that.
I had to talk.
She did it. You did a good job.
Okay.
I thought we should just browse by our albums here because they look so pretty on this end cap. Our number one selling album would be the We Are Makers. It used to be We Are Memory Keepers, but now it's We Are Makers. They're 12 by 12 3-ring binder albums. They're like classic leather albums. They have the D ring, so they open and close
awesome.
nicely, and they come with pages, but then you can get lots of other pages and different configurations, which I think people really like about that. And they also have the little label on the side. So if you've got a lot of albums, and I know a lot of you do, you can easily put a little picture there. You could type something, you could write something, put a sticker, and they're good to go. And I think we have every single color in stock right now, except Buttercup.
Have several different colors, 8.5 by 11. They're more limited colors, but still quite a few.
Yeah, I think 8.5 by 11 has 4 or 5 colors, and I think we have all of those. This gives you an idea of the size. They're just a really nice quality. You know, if you're going to the trouble of scrapbooking and saving your memories, you want to do it in a nice album.
They do. I know all of our staff uses them.
Yeah, we have our scrapbookers definitely. And then the Simple Stories 6 by 8s are really popular. The binders.
And again, those look pretty.
I know it just looks good because it's nice and full.
New ones coming.
I know. We just ordered them yesterday. Oh my gosh, you guys! There are 4 new collections coming from Simple Stories that we ordered. Echo Park has 19 collections to order. Now that goes through the end of the year. And then we just got an email today from Photoplay, 2 new collections that we haven't looked at yet.
I'm excited.
But we are very excited about those too. So there's a lot of new stuff coming too. All right. So let's go over, let's see, is there any other requests, Diane, to see things?
You know, reading comments on this phone is hard. Not easy, so I'm trying to watch them.
And we can come back if you need us to.
Sorry if I don't answer your questions, but
we should show the Spritz because it's so pretty too. We should just do a rainbow day because we have so many things that are in rainbows. Like the albums, and we've got ribbon in rainbows, and the Spritz, and the Tim Holtz inks, and Teresa's our spritzer.
Yep, Teresa loves these. They look so pretty.
They look really cool. I love it.
And the distressed sprays.
Cardstock is a rainbow. We have a lot of. We're going to have a rainbow day. And then we're just going to show everything we have that comes in rainbows.
Okay, the candles from
Inglenook. Those. I'm thinking of the Christmas candles. Those are on order and they have shipped, so they'll be arriving really soon. Maybe today or tomorrow. Those will be back in stock.
Vicki, if you're not on the list, you might want to call and get on the list.
Yeah, just give us a call. We're happy to hold for you if you'd like us to. Okay, well, we've gathered up some new product to show you, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to hook it up on the down camera so you can get a better up close look at things.
Well, Anna, that has really nothing to do with us. It's a Tim's. He collaborates with Simon Says.
Oh, yeah.
And we can't. It's nothing that we can order.
Unfortunately, we're just memory bound, so we.
He's been doing stuff for them for a few years now.
A long time, yeah.
I did see the announcement on.
We're all very curious about it, but we, we're just an independent store, so we don't, and that's one of the bigger online stores, which super nice there. I have trouble with that too, so no problem.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, Shannon says to call them Teresa's candles. I don't know why. I went to the Christmas candle, wax candles that you light with a lighter. When Diane asked about candles, I have no idea why my mind went to Christmas. I have no idea. So, all right. Well, it looks like we got a few comments. I'm Kellie with Memory Bound Paper Craft Store in Ankeny, Iowa, and Diane is here. And thank you, Diane, for being here today. And we've got Janet coming to us from Texas. everybody. So that's pretty special. And what we're going to do, we kind of went around the store a little bit, but we have some new product to show you. So we like to take a day now and then just to show you product, because most days we are showing you techniques and how to make things and how to use the product, which I'm really proud about that we do that here at Memory Bound. So do you want to go ahead and flip cameras, Diane?
Sure.
Just drag it over.
I remember how to do it.
Yeah. We got Diane back in the saddle, you guys. All right. Oh my gosh, Dorothy's going to her great-granddaughter's second birthday party. Dorothy, that sounds like a lot of fun, for sure.
We have a question. When will we be getting the honeybee state stamps and circle die to go with them? I thought we had those. Which state? I guess we need to know which state.
I think the die came in, and we can find out which state, and then we will have somebody go check for us. Or Diane can run check. Okay, so Vicki, you're sweet. Vicki said you're just an independent store. Do you know how awesome you are? Well, thank you. That's really sweet. Okay, you know what's really funny? I don't remember if we showed this or not, but we have a kit, a special kit from 49 and Market that was designed by Janine, the owner of 49 and Market, and it's called Little Celebrations, and it does come with the album. And I think I just need to open it up because it is pretty amazing. And whenever she does a kit, you just get everything with it. And it is $67.99. So you're gonna get the album, which is a really nice 2-inch ring album. It's got some special little pages inside. So you're gonna get the album with it. You're gonna get Janine's directions, that full color directions. And then look at this, you get a whole set of these rub-ons.
Which are one of my favorites.
Oh, I know. This is something we've been carrying these for a while, and we always try to keep them in stock if we can. These are some extra pages. These are little flipper pages. So you're going to get some extras of these little pages. And then you get a package of the 6x8 tablet. So you get a full pack of that. And then, oh my gosh, you get the Little Celebrations, Little Dreamers ephemera, which is really, really fun. And then you get the lasers from Little Celebrations. And Janine has designed this album, and she's got the directions there. And it's beautiful. This collection has really sold well, hasn't it, Diane?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's done.
The colors are just so cool.
They're very neutral, and it's just so precious.
So calming.
I'm going to use my precious word. So that's the album kit if you'd like to make an album. And it's kind of generic. You could make it for a baby if you wanted to, or you could just make it for, maybe somebody's little birthday or birthdays. Just super cute. And that was $67.99.
Thanks for all the nice comments, ladies.
You guys are the best.
That's why we're here.
Okay, Diane ran and grabbed these. So we do have the dies for the honeybee states. So, but we're not sure which state you wanted. Diane went and got Iowa.
Right. And there's one of the dies left. So whoever wanted it, if you can order it online or just call us.
Oh, Lori put in a comment, Wyoming, Oregon, Arizona, and Utah.
Oh.
And we also, Joyce has a question. I love your questions, you guys. Thank you. Joyce is asking if we're going to get the new Memory Decks dies from All in Create. And yes, we are. Because we love Memory Decks things. And we have a whole section of it here in our store. And okay. Let's see. I don't know what to show first. We have a little thing coming up later this summer that's going to be what I like to call crafting till the cows come home. And that phrase was inspired to me by Simple Stories, because they had a big party in its collection, maybe their 10-year anniversary. And it was something about partying or partying until the cows come home. So now I'm using it for crafting till the cows come home. And so we started to get in some little farming things, which are just so cute for lots of things. And this is the Doodle Bug down on the farm. This is a previous release and we brought it back. And it is adorable. We've had album kits made out of this. It's got your sticker sheet and you got your 11 different sheets of paper. It's called Down on the Farm. It's $15.99 from Doodle Bug. And oh my gosh, the odds and ends are so darn cute. We had an Old MacDonald Had a Farm little golden book kit that we use this on. Maybe we need to bring that back, Diane. I don't
What?
know. That Old MacDonald Had a Farm little golden book that Katie designed.
Oh, yeah. So sweet.
It's really cute. And then we also brought in the 6x6 paper tablet. And somebody talked about that being like for even a baby book, or maybe you had a birthday party that was farm themed. And then we look at these buttons. I think the sheep is really hilarious in these.
Did you give the name of that album kit?
It's Little Celebrations.
Okay, there.
Was the album kit. So here's little buttons and you get 6 little farm animals. And it's called Funny Farm from Dress It Up. So you're going to see a few things. We also have the Iowa State Fair that's coming and you're going to see product for that. And Diane went and checked out for us the honeybee.
Those are
little state seals. They're called state seals. This is Iowa. We do have Arizona in stock. I'm sorry, Wyoming, Oregon, and Utah we do not have. So if that's something you'd like, you can let us know and we can put that on our order. Oh, and Becky's here. Here's Becky. She's here to get the die set. Okay, let's see. I want to show you some other things. I've got 3 tubs back here to show you. So
settle in.
Back in stock is the Timeless Truck from Spellbinders. I'll try to get us closer when I can.
Which has been extremely
oh my
popular.
gosh, look at the die. And remember, Janine was here, you guys, and she made up a car for us. She made up the 67 Chevy, but she also made the truck up for us.
So cute.
So there's the card that Janine made with the die. It is really cute. And just in time for Father's Day or something masculine. And it also could be used on a scrapbook layout. I think it's big enough for a card or a scrapbook layout. And it's $22.99. So it's very affordable compared to a lot of the colorized dies and things. And then I'm going to leave that right here because with that, we did get the speedometer back in stock from Spellbinders. And I'm going to flip it over. I think it's kind of cool to see the dies and see how big it is. And you know what? Janine made this one up for us also. So there, that is all made up. And I think she used just part of the pieces on some of her projects. So those are back in stock from Spellbinders. Really, really fun product. And then we got an order in just yesterday from Whimsy Stamps, and that's a new company we've been carrying, but we sold out of we sold out of most items, didn't we, Diane?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there wasn't much left.
And I know Val is waiting for this. This is $13.99, and it's called Connected Rectangle Frame. And we'll be very anxious to see what Val does with this.
Great.
I think it's interesting.
Card front.
Oh my gosh,
Not that
yes.
I make them, but...
Diane says she doesn't make cards, but she makes amazing tags, you guys. This would be cool on a layout too. Maybe you could put 3, three across or 3 and 3 by 3 or something and put a photo or some quotes or something in there. And then this one really was a big surprise to me, the Gone Fishing. This is a rubber stamp, so it's going to stamp all that detail really nicely. It's $9.99. It's back in stock, and Penny is going to be coloring this. As soon as she gets back from her Disney cruise, Penny's going to be coloring that for us with Copics and Olo markers. And this was another one that sold out and was back in stock. This is Boo Boo Man Flu. And it's funny because when this came in the first time, I think Doug had the man flu.
I just started laughing when I checked that in.
Yeah, it is hilarious. I mean, look at that guy. So it's got a really nice get well soon. It's just kind of fun,
Yeah.
I do love, there it is, man flu. Man flu is poo-poo, it says. And then the get well soon. This is also back in stock from Whimsy. It's 3 separate words, but it doesn't have a picture. It does have the shadow around each word. And it's $11.99. I think their prices are really good.
Yep.
And then Diane brought in a new one for us called Birthday Wishes. And again, it has the word and it has the shadow. I think what do you guys think? Maybe a smaller packaging would work for this one if you take a look at it. It's kind of like a lot of white space.
A lot of wasted.
The cool thing is it has these little birthday candles and flames. So this would probably work with the candlelight light from Pear Blossom Press. This might be a good one.
Cute.
I think those are made so you could put them right over the top of the eyes if you wanted to. And this one was $13.99. And this is back in stock. This is the wavy pierced rectangle die. This is really cool. I don't know if you can see it, but it pierces little dots all around the frame. So it's going to cut the inside and the outside, and you're going to have dots on both pieces. And that was $22.99. And then, oh my gosh, you guys get ready because Shark Week is coming to Memory Bound next month. We did Shark Week, Diane, how many years ago? A long time ago. Yep. We celebrated Shark Week here at Memory Bound, and we're going to do it again this year, which I'm really excited about because I love stuff like that. And so we've been kind of getting in some shark things. This one is called Looking Shark, which is really funny. But I want to bring in this one. This one is Looking Shark, and this one is the Looking Shark Elements. So this stamp and die is made so you can take Looking Shark, and like this shark head could be peeking through this block of wood or through this little porthole here. So they're made to work together. Of course, they're okay separate also. So Looking Shark and Looking Shark Elements. And this one says Way to Finish. And this is hilarious. Just Keep Swimming. Mm-hmm. It's got little bubbles. So they're really fun. I mean, look at those guys.
Yeah, they would be cute cards.
They'd be really fun. And we have the dies for both of those. The dies are $13 and $15.99, and the stamps are $14.99. So very fun. So that came back in from Whimsy. And then Studio Light, we got back in some of the more of the Sweet Bee Memories.
Which is one of my favorite collections.
Look at this die set.
Or companies.
They have some cool stuff. Yeah. And they have some cool Christmas stuff coming out too.
Yes, they do. I got to order. Well, we ordered it, but it's not in stock yet. But it's coming. Yeah.
This is Floral Bits. You know, you guys, I have to tell you that I feel like summer is just getting started, and it's really hard to think about Christmas when we're still planning things like Shark Week and things like that for our summer promotions, farming, state fair, and then here that comes.
We finally got hot weather here.
It had been pretty cold.
Yeah.
There's Grunge Bits from the same collection, Sweet Bee Memories. This has been a really fantastic collection.
Yes.
And then we also have the Floral Bits. Well, I'm sorry, they're both called Floral Bits, but one is a stamp and one is a die. And then we also received the Coffee Grid embossing folder.
Which looks pretty cool.
It looks really neat. It's got little coffee stains along with the grid. Yeah. And you guys, I think we have a really funny comment that Libby says she's laughing because she's in Florida and thinking about Iowa having a Shark Week. But, you know, only at Memory Bound, right?
Only at Memory Bound, yep.
All right, here's a miscellaneous, and then we're going to show you a bunch of new theme things. We ran out of this spray storage tin from Tim, and it's back in stock, and it does hold 12 of his sprays. So the spray storage tin is back in stock. These stack really nice. There's a little lip on the top. All of his tins stack. So if you get one of them, you might get another one because they're going to stack right on top of each other. Yep. They got the cool little clasp. I don't know.
Nice looking.
They are nice looking. Make your room look good.
Okay, Shannon, will you be getting the new Yes, we didn't order all of them, but we ordered a few. So if there's a particular one that you would like, Shannon is asking about the new Seth
Oh, yeah,
after
yeah.
Dies.
Yeah, they're coming.
Just let us know, Shannon, and if we don't have it on order, we will be able
If
to
there's
get
one
it.
that you really like,
Yep.
send us an email and let us know. It's a really different look, and Seth is such a nice, cool guy.
And he's very talented.
He is. Oh my gosh, he taught a virtual class at Memory Bound and many other stores too. Oh gosh, 8 years ago maybe, with his mixed media, and everybody really enjoyed him. So, but we would love to know which of his dies you really like, and then because it helps us order. I like to know what you guys like too. We know what we like, and we order what. Well, you know what? Honestly, we might as well just talk about it. We order what we like, but we also have to think about what will sell. So we also try to think about what other people like.
And we all like something different.
We do. That's what makes the world go round. So back in stock, these classic label stickers from Tim Holtz. It's got 4 sheets, like you see here. They're $2.99. I have a feeling all of this stuff is going up in price. All of the ideology is taking huge jumps. I don't think that one has jumped yet, so it might be a good time to get it. This is the bubble stencil, and we carry lots and lots of Tim Holtz stencils. You can find them online. We have a whole section of just Tim Holtz stencils. We tend to use them a lot. And then this is the quote chips. And he came out with these maybe a couple years ago, but we like to keep them in stock. We have that kind of fear that they're going to be unavailable eventually, because a lot of it is.
Yeah, I had a customer ask about the Tim stuff, and I said, well, if you see it and we have it in stock, you better be getting it. You might want to get it. Yeah. We have no idea how long we'll be able to keep finding some of this stuff.
I don't know if that's in focus. There it is. This is the type ledger sheet. So you get 12 sheets from Dina Wakeley, and they're just, you know what? I don't know if we've ever opened these up. They're $6.99.
I don't know, but I have packages of those. Yeah.
It's a lighter weight paper. It's not like collage paper or anything, but it's more like, hey, can we say typing paper?
Yeah.
It's more like a copy paper, maybe a little bit lighter, but they're made to cut apart.
And like for the tags and the cards that I make, these would make really good backgrounds. You could stamp over them.
They're kind of like typed minutes from back in the 60s or something. And this one's full of art quotes. Smile, baby, you're alive. So here's standing committees notes.
And there's 12.
So they're a lot of inspirational.
Here's different
sizes.
Different sets. 12 sheets. Type ledgers.
So you could cut out, like this says, I am so proud of you. I live well and live broadly. It's very inspirational. I'm kind of having a glimmer moment right now, Diane, because I have not looked at these before.
Yeah, Shannon, they're really nice.
They're a really nice weight. This one is a quote from David Foster Wallace. Everything I've ever let go has claw marks on it. That will be me when I have to clean out my house and get rid of stuff I've been, shall I say, saving. So very fun pages, different sizes, $6.99 for 12 sheets.
I think that's like one set. I think there is another.
Yeah, there's 2 different ones. Yeah. And then Dina Wakeley, we also got back in her media journals. We had these quite a few years ago, and then we brought them back in, and then those sold out, and we ordered them again. And I talked to one of the product developers at Ranger when I was in Seattle, and they said that this album was something they brought back, and it sold out like crazy. They talked the owner of Ranger into bringing them back, and it sold really well. It has burlap in it. It's got
very
watercolor
mixed media.
Yeah,
album.
It's got craft papers,
burlap,
canvas. There's a canvas. And, if you follow Dina, you see she does all kinds of really cool things. And look at all the threads hanging out. I don't know if you can see the threads hanging out of the pages.
Very fun junk journal.
$24.99. You're right. That would be a good one. Well, Libby says she uses the type ledgers in her art journal. Very cool. Okay, these are just some tools. This, you guys, is one of my favorite punches of all times. It's the large tab punch from EK Success. It's $19.99 and it punches out a tab. I should have brought one. It punches the tab and then you just fold it in half and put it like on your junk journals or in your albums or on a card or over a photo. Pretty cool.
Christy, I have been looking like every other day for new stuff from LDRs and I hadn't seen anything, but
We'll have
I
to
will
check it out.
go out and check again.
She's looking for beach days and great outdoors. We
Yeah.
certainly will. Okay, this, you guys, I have to tell you, I looked at this as I was grabbing it because when we do these videos, it's not like this is rehearsed or anything. And I thought that said Taylor Swift on it. Oh, I probably shouldn't even share that.
That's really funny that you said rehearse.
We're
Oh
quite
my
the
God.
opposite. But this is, we got in another all. That's a hard word for me. I'd rather just call it the Taylor Swift tool. So these are great for piercing if you're making books. And it does have, okay, it says includes deluxe safety cap. I think I got to get my glasses checked, Diane, because I thought it said something about a sexy cap. But okay, I better be quiet. All right,
I better be reading these.
The other thing is that we did get the palette knife in from Spellbinders. We have not carried this before. Notice how I'm moving right along. We have not carried the Spellbinders one before. Maggie loves the ones that have the metal on them. I think we have Hero Arts, the Hero Arts palette knife. This one is $6.99. And so that it's kind of got a narrower tip on it. So if you're doing your mixed media or your stenciling,
it's a nice looking.
It's very nice looking.
Better than the plastic ones.
Oh yeah, and those do break. The plastic ones are super inexpensive, but they
Yeah.
do break. This is not going to break. You just need to get some paint splatters on here. Speaking of Dina Wakeley, right?
Definitely.
Okay. All right. This is a big deal here, you guys. Check these out. We got back in. Diane, I don't even know if you know we got these.
No,
they
I
came
saw
in
them
when you
back
were gone.
here and I thought.
She's like, what?
They
Like,
came
what's
in while I was
going
gone. Ooh, blurry. What do I do?
Just click on that little camera button at the bottom. There you go. Perfect. There we go. Anyhow, these are teeny little containers. They're 39 cents.
They're just so cute.
Now, we've had the circle ones before, but now, you guys, we've got the little rectangle ones. So they're good if you want to maybe mix up some stuff, some embossing powder, put your beads in there, your little embellishments.
Glitter color.
Oh, yeah,
glitter
color in your
with,
glitter and put them in there.
Yeah, like
I just
Tim
want to
does.
juggle them or something. Okay.
Moving on.
Okay, this, Katie wanted me to show this. We have one of these because I ordered them and I ordered a bunch and one came in, but it's called the Wishbank. And look up here at the top. It's a place to save for a vacation, maybe college, maybe
college.
Well, I don't know. Anyhow,
I guess every dollar is
a
good.
wedding, I don't know, a special trip, I don't know. But anyway, so you can decorate this. It's like a natural wood. You can put a picture in the background or maybe a quote or maybe what you're saving for. And then you can collect all kinds of money like right here in it. And it's got a little hole so you can just, when you have some change, you just drop it in there. Maybe it's, we used to do this and we called it our vacation fund when our kids were at home.
Or it's great for kids to save stuff to earn or to buy on their own.
And I see that Dawn says she used those little tiny containers for her diamond art, which is a great idea. Okay, I'm standing up for a second here. I've got some stamps and dies to show you, and then we got some cool paper to show you. So don't go away. We still got lots of time. So Impression Obsession, as you have heard, have closed their doors, which makes me terribly sad.
Yeah.
So what we have is what we have, and we did try to stock up before they closed their doors, and we ordered in these cool little stamp sets. So they have a larger word, like this one says wishes, but then you can use special with it, get well wishes, warm wishes, birthday wishes. You can do sending. You could do sending wishes and maybe put get well on the inside. So that's wishes, and it's $9.99. And we have thoughts, sending warmest thoughts. Thoughts of you make me smile. And we have thankful. Thankful for all you do. So very thankful. Thankful for you, to have you in my life. I just think these are really cool, you guys. And we have smile. Thank you for putting a smile on my face. Thoughts of you make me smile.
We're not putting that on.
And then we have hello. So we have hello, how are you? You could put hello on the front maybe of a card, and then on the inside, how are you? Or just wanted to say on the front, put
They're
hello on
saying
the
hi to Doug.
So those are
And he
$9.99.
must have saw him.
Oh, Doug peeked around the corner. Okay, and then Pink and Maine. We got an order in from Pink and Maine. And this is the die that Janet loves. It's the stitched zigzag circle. So it cuts out the zigzag, but then it has the stitching lines, and she's used these on her card kits before. And you get 6 different sizes, including that nice little one. That could be a sun. And those are $19.99, and their dies are pink because they are Pink and Maine. And then we have the thin flag banner dies for $19.99, and they also have the stitching. And we know that Peggy loves her banners, so you're going to see lots of banners with Peggy. And then this other one is rectangle frames, and it doesn't have a price, but I'm sure Janet will link it. It's either free or it's really, really expensive. That's what I say when things don't have prices, when I go shopping. But this is one die, so you only run it through once, and you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Wow,
6,
that's a lot.
7 frames. So they're frames. So they're not like a mat, they're more like a frame, which are really cool to craft with. We need to just do that in our free time. Teresa did her candlelight thing, and this is back in stock. We only were able to get one of these when Teresa was here, but this has all of those special things like open, shake me, slide me, push, press, pull. She's got her pointy finger here. So the Lawn Fawn push here stamps are back in stock. And we also reordered some of our penny black. So the Daisy, Dainty Daisy is back in stock. I should have brought the cards that make this, but Janet can link that. This makes really, really cute cards. And we have the dies also.
Do you want me to go get the boards?
Yeah, Diane's going to get the boards for us. Thank you, Diane. She's the best.
Good morning.
So this was a board program. So there are ideas, and we what we tried to do was we went out there and took the picture and linked it so you could, as a product, so you could just go out and look at the picture if you wanted to see what the cards look like. And then we have some very caring stamp sets. Penny Black is really great about having verbiage stamps, and we've asked them, they've kind of, I feel like I'm stumbling along today, guys. Sorry about that. They sent us some of their favorite ones or their best sellers. And this one's called a handmade hug. So it's got things, a lot of us have times when things are tough. And sometimes you don't even know someone's having a tough time. But sometimes it's nice just to send them a hug, just to let them know you're thinking about them. But here it says, it's the friends we meet along the way that help us appreciate the journey. I just hugged you in my mind. Did you feel it? Have a wonderful day. A little card from me to you filled with lots of love and hugs, and big hugs too. So that's called Handmade Hug. And then sympathy. Oh gosh, we get so many requests for this, don't we, Diane?
Yeah,
unfortunately.
That's a very popular
We get
one.
requests for lots of sympathy stamps and dies and things. And this is called Sympathy Sentiments. We've had this. This is a classic here at Memory Bound. And I love how they mix the fonts. And this one especially, wrapping you in love at a time when words fall short.
Ooh, that's perfect.
And really, sometimes you just don't know what to say at those times. And sometimes just letting somebody know that you're sending them love. So that was Sympathy Sentiments. This is Deepest Sympathy. And I don't know if we've had this one before, Diane. Do you think we have?
Can't remember if I had to enter that one or not, but
I
think it's new.
Sometimes there are no words. Praying God will give you all you need and take extra special care of you. Where there is great grief, there was great love. So we did bring in those three, and Diane just brought in the boards. I'll show you. This is a new one. Judy, I think, requested this. This is Blossoming Boots. So we did not have that one before. May your day bloom with happiness. And look at those cute boots. My gosh. And the die, ooh, gosh, Diane, what do you think the die says? Spring. Okay. Ooh, it's like bingo. It says spring. So you get the extra little bonus word there that says spring. It's $11.99 and $8.99 for the cute stamp. Okay, Diane went and got the board. So this is a board program.
These cards are just so elegant.
Let's go up a little bit so you can see it. Diane's focusing us.
There we go.
So here's the daisy stamps from the Dainty Daisies. They're on each one of these 4 cards.
I told him he couldn't follow me. Oh.
And the other stamps we also have, like we have the tulip embossing folder, and I think that's a die and embossing folder. So you can see these online. Diane did link, or Janet linked them. Diane brought the real thing. And here's the other board that we have right now from Penny Black. But aren't those beautiful?
Yeah, whoever colors these are.
They have an amazing
colorer.
designer, and we are going to have to do this online one day. Would you guys like to have a demo of this?
Yeah, they're
Let us know
gorgeous.
if you'd like to have a demo on how to do that coloring, because it is pretty amazing. Okay, then it's time for Better Press Society. So the June release of Better Press came out. And this month it's got 7 plates and 7 cutting dies. I'll flip them over so you can see them. They're $29.99. And I would call this Under the Sea because it is a lot of, let me flip it over here. It's called Sea Friends. But so you got a jellyfish, a seahorse, a starfish, a snail, a little under the water plant there, I'll call it. And then you have thanks from the ocean depths and hope your day sparkles like the sea. And that's $29.99, so it's pretty cool because you get your plates for your letterpress, and then you can die cut them. And then back in stock from Hero Arts, we try to carry all of their infinity dies. And infinity means there's lots of dies in the same shape, which is great for layering and even doing a project so it's not all the same exact size of butterfly. So we got the butterfly in, and we got the tags. And these are $26.99. And the tags do have the little fold over reinforcement there. So those are handy. And then, yeah, is there a question?
Yeah. I just lost it here. Rose, I'm not sure why you can't see other people's comments. I don't know what kind of a device you're on, if you're on a laptop or an iPhone or a phone, but
yeah, I don't know either.
that's above my pay grade. Coloring, yes.
They want to do the coloring. Okay.
We have
I watched a video on it, so maybe I could do it.
Krista. This is my first live with Memory Bound.
Oh my gosh!
Now I know why my friend Crystal B loved your store and YouTube.
Oh, well, thank you. Oh my gosh, and we're not even doing a demo today.
No,
it's all just showing
it's
stuff.
just show and tell today, but
well,
welcome.
Yay, I love it. Welcome. We love that you're here.
Yeah,
and Crystal, thank you for telling her about us.
Yes.
All right, this is new. This is called Bring Coffee. And Diane, I love that name.
Yeah.
So this stamp set's called Bring
unique.
Coffee, and it's got, of course, your little coffee stains, which we've all, if you drink anything, coffee, wine, whatever, it's going to be on there. But it's also got like more espresso, less depresso. And Bring Coffee, but first coffee, you are beautiful. So it's a really fun stamp set from Hero Arts. And this is $15.99. And just wait, you guys. Look at this. This is called Stovetop Espresso Die Set, which goes really well with the stamp set. And look at that cute little thing with the cups. And there's the die. So it's in a pretty good size. You got the 2 different cups and the little coffee machine. I've never used one of those. Okay, now this is funny because I just saw a comment from Cindy. She's imagining blood splatters for Halloween. So this is a very flexible die for sure.
Good to know.
All right, so there is that. And then the other one is coffee and croissant die set. And that's another one of the, is that a French press, Diane? I know you don't drink coffee, but
Yep, don't have a clue.
we think it's a French press. But look at that, and look at the little fuzzy topping and the croissants. We were just talking about chocolate croissants. And Diane said occasionally, once in a great while, she'll pick one up at Starbucks. And I will say they do have good chocolate croissants.
Yes, that's my favorite.
So those are new from Hero Arts. And then I got two other new ones that are going to be wowzers. All right, Janet says it is a French press. So that's good. She's a coffee person. But look at this. Who thinks of Pyrex Dishes?
I know.
This is the classic casserole dies from Hero Arts. And Hero Arts is really, gosh, they had some really good stuff. And I'm going to flip it over because
Look at those.
that reminds me of it all being stacked up in your
Yep.
in your
And
cabinet.
you take them all to the potluck and you see every
Yes.
single color.
It even has some spoons in there, Diane, and the different patterns. So
Yeah.
you have your base,
What a
and then you
classic.
can cut your patterns out. Oh my gosh, and it even has like a cake pan.
Okay, just give me a minute here, Janet. There. Okay.
And Donna also said that was a French press. She said, Donna said her son keeps one. I think my daughter and son-in-law have one. Maybe my son. I don't know. I only drink coffee if it has some certain ingredients in it. So when I walked into the booth in Seattle, I went, wow, when I saw that. And when I saw this one, and this is the classic cabinet. And
Yep.
I will have to, I'm going to flip it over.
Oh my goodness, there's lots
wow.
in there. Wow, that's
So
cool.
here's your cabinet outline, like for the base, and you'll see the cabinet doors. And then, Diane, I'm trying to figure out what these are.
Are they the shelves?
They must be like shelves or something. It's got the little cups and the little dishes and a stack of plates.
Cake platter.
Yeah, so oh my gosh. I'll flip it over to the front again so you can see it. This is $29.99. But there's a little stack of plates.
Is it the floor?
Maybe it's, I don't know.
Could be maybe like a rug.
But so, oh my gosh, it's these two, you guys. When I walked into the booth in Seattle, I went right to it. It was just so amazing. And they're talking about a lot of talk about Pyrex.
Yep. Okay. So the thing about not seeing everybody's questions, if you're on Facebook, you don't see the YouTube questions, and if you're on YouTube, you don't see the Facebook questions. Doug just came and told me that. Let's see. Yes, Janet is very good at answering questions.
She is.
I can't hardly keep up here.
Did you see what Janet says? She feels weak. She's going to have to get those dies.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe the coffee too, but this, you guys, Janet has a lot of vintage things.
The back of the cupboard. Where's that die
this
again?
right here is the back of the cupboard. Okay. Cabinet door panels, Jerry said.
Thanks, Jennifer. That might be it.
Yeah, that I think it
Could
probably
be the
is.
slatted door fronts. Okay.
They just don't show it in the picture. Very super cool.
We all wish we had grandma's
I'm guessing
stuff.
we'll be reordering. We're going from vintage to this. No transition here, everybody. We got in a bunch of stickers because, who doesn't love stickers? That's kind of how we started with paper and stickers. So I'm just going to show them to you quickly. These are all in themes. And Janet, you do not have to link all of these because you're going to find the food things like these are going to be in our food theme. This one is cute because it's got a lot of baking. If I can find the names, it's called Baking, about what we expected. This one is called Snack Time, one of my favorite times.
That'd be my 5-year-old grandson. He is our snacker.
Your snacker.
Well,
And those are shimmering stars. And then we've got in some little birdie stickers. Well, let's sort these out a little bit. So guess where these are all going to be? We got donuts, cupcakes, and it looks like snacks, and that's all going to be in our food category. And these are all glittery, and they are dimensional, and they are $2.99, so they're pretty nice.
Yeah, and you get a lot. They're
And donuts.
cheap.
There's some donuts. And then we also have a couple of carnival ones from Little Birdie. So if you're going to a carnival or been to a carnival, or maybe your life is a circus right now, there you go. And then we have lots and lots of these laser cuts. We just love the company that makes all these for us. And these are all going to be in their themes. I guess we're mixing a couple different things here, but we have new home, moving day. We have Vietnam veteran, you guys. And we have Eagle Scout, University of Iowa, which is many of us are fans of. We have Nashville, Chicago. We have these in travel for just about every state.
I think we have like 2,000 of
Did you know
these.
we had Central Park, Diane?
I do now because I checked it in, but I didn't know.
So there's Central Park, there's Skagway. So you think we have 2,000?
We have a lot.
Then we've got Elmo. And we have, I believe that's Rex. I think you guys will recognize these characters here. There's Slinky, our Toy Story. And I think we might have Buzz Lightyear and Darth Vader. And we have lots of Star Wars characters. And we're going to go from Star Wars to baking, because this is one of those mixers. This is $5.29, and you get a hat, a whisk, a mixer with a bowl, and a rolling pin. Whoops. And there it is.
Great.
I was
for
hiding
a
it.
recipe book.
I was hiding it. Okay, now I got to show this, because I know when this came in,
I rolled my eyes.
Diane rolled her eyes. Okay, this, oh my gosh, you guys, this is going back. This
Might
is
have to dump that.
should I dump it? This is an older product, very much older. It's called Camp Out. It's laser cuts or die cuts that you put together from back in the old die cut
paper
days.
Piecing.
Yes, paper piecing. Thank you, Diane. And when I saw this from Scrapbook Customs, they used to be called Stamping Station, but we have two grandsons, and one has got this hair, and one has got this hair, and they're 5 and 3. And when they come to spend the night, they sleep in sleeping bags in our bedroom on the floor, and we have flashlight parties. So I saw that this has a flashlight. So you got your bodies here. Remember these, you guys? We got a sleeping bag. I don't really need a tent. But then you have all the pieces, like you've got their clothes so they can be dressed, and you've got a shirt, but you've got the flashlight. That's what, so you do have the flashlight pieces. And this is called Boys Camp Out. And, oh, I don't know how much it is, but I thought I saw a price on it. So it's called Boys Camp Out. And I just love this because, and doesn't it look like he's wearing pajamas there?
Yes.
So anyway, I'm going to do a layout with our two grandsons, and it looks like they give you two colors of the hair. So this could be morning bedhead. This could be, after you've been up and out for a while. So that's called Boys Camp Out, and I ordered it because of our grandsons.
Mary, your question, we do not have any fever items. I'm not sure.
We have Let's Play Women's Basketball, and it's got number 22 on it. Let's get some, shall we, Diane?
That's is it Reminisce?
Yes,
I think
Reminisce
that
has
has
it.
that basketball collection. It doesn't have fever. It doesn't have her name on it, but they do use her number.
Yes, and it has a girl
Yeah.
playing with a ponytail.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's move on to paper. This we got in an order from a couple companies. This is Reminisce. These are all in themes. So if you go out to shopping and themes, sports, and go to volleyball, you're going to find these there. I love that you guys are commenting about those die cuts, the paper piecing. And Diane, I'm happy that you remembered the name of it. So we got volleyball here.
It was never my thing, but
Oh, I
They're
used
pretty
to love
cute.
that.
They're pretty
Now
cute.
this paper you could get 2 of, and if you're doing a 2-page layout, oh, I have 2. By golly, we got 2 here. Then you could do a 2-page. Look at this. It looks like a volleyball court. Then we got in the basketball, 2 basketball 3D stickers. There's a lot of comments about the little people and the flashlights, and I have to tell you guys, my grandsons love having light parties. We shine them on the ceiling, we turn the lights off, we chase each other on the ceiling, we hide our lights and then try to find them. So these stickers are from Let's Play Basketball and Let's Play Soccer, and these have really cool sayings on them. Like you got softball dad, softball, that's my game, eat, sleep, softball, repeat. Softball mom, I'm out of your league. Really fun. And then here's the soccer one. Born to kick. I'm not yelling. This is my soccer mom voice. We were just talking about that too, weren't we? And then
Sharon says to use one of the lights with the flashlight. The
oh my gosh, duh.
Yeah.
That's great.
Great idea.
I love it. And here's now you guys, there's a lot of things I love, and I love these shaped papers.
Yeah.
And we have baseball, we have a tennis ball, we have a football, baseball glove.
Golf. I
Oh,
think.
well, by golly, looky here. Look what just snuck onto the set. There's the football. We loaded up on our sports. Here's the front and back of this one. There's your baseball diamond. And then here's the football. I guess I only have one of these, but this is your football field with your football, and then we have grass on the back. And we have a bunch of bicycling. You know, it's bicycle season here. So we have a bunch of bicycling. Here's a sticker sheet that goes with this paper.
That's
And
cool paper.
Isn't that cool? And you're going to find all of this online under bicycling in sports. There's another one. And then this has nothing to do with sports, but it got put in here. And this is Sweet Princess. Sweet little girl, little princess. Very pretty. And rowing. So there's crew rowing. And then here's crew to cruise. And then we have the Alaska cruise. And Diane, you've been on an Alaska cruise.
Yep. It's fabulous.
So these are all we move from sports to destination. Here's the memorial in Hawaii and a turtle on the back. And then we got in this military paper. Might not look as green on the as green
really
as it is,
cool.
but it's very green, and this is cool. This could be used for
Talk
a lot
about
of
a
things.
mixed media background.
And we just had over 2,000 troops locally here that were deployed or being deployed, and we're going to be doing. Diane, I don't even know if you know this, but Rhonda's brought in some information, and we're going to be gathering stuff for their goodie bags or their goodie boxes.
Awesome.
Here's police officer. This I love because I've have some grandkids that have gotten in trouble, and I could see using this. I think we all know that.
Yeah.
And school teacher. And I'll show you the back because the back is really fun too. Teach, love, inspire. And then we've got the reminisce. This is called Live in Concert. Doesn't it look like that's glaring? Mm-hmm. We do have a glare here. I'll show you. Oh, now there's our glare.
Yeah.
But this is not a glare. That is the paper. It's pretty cool they made it like that. And speaking of the glare, here's 2 more 3D stickers from Reminisce. Dance and band. And then you guys, I just love music paper. It can be used for so many different things. Singing, dancing, concerts, just pictures, being happy. Here is our Be Prepared with all of our troop scouting things with badges. Reminds me of my old days. And then these stickers I just love. This is from Boys to Men. And I woke up like this. We do everything we do epic. Don't be jealous of my good looks. Sorry if I look interested. I'm not. Driver's license. Do what is right, not what is easy. That's pretty cool. And then Legos. We got some Lego, aka building blocks. in, and this is not stickers, everybody. This is die cuts, and they're big. You could easily do your layout here. And there's puzzles. And I know my grandkids are loving puzzles. And we got the tie-dyes back.
I think we've had
Perfect for summer. Sorry that we're going quick, but I know we're running late. We're just trying to get through this. Okay, another favorite of Kellie's. I love anything that's comics like this. You could do a lot with these. You could journal in them. Do you remember Katie yesterday did her currently? You could do your currently right inside these little blocks. And then we're going to farming next. So this is called field work, and we have a whole collection called farming. And then we have corn, because we are Iowa, everybody. So we've got some good farming things. Okay, I've been anxious to show this.
That's cool.
I don't know how many of you went to the Wicked movie or the show, but here, this is perfect from Scrapbook Customs. And it is called Perfectly Wicked, so it is perfect. I didn't even see that, you guys. And then we have State Fair. And it looks like coffee's back in stock. We should have shown this with our Hero Arts things. But this is from Reminisce, and this has been really popular here at Memory Bound because you cut these apart. And I want to point this one out, Diane. Dinosaurs didn't have coffee. How did that work out? It has really, really fun things on it. Low battery need coffee. Really, really fun. And the other thing that I think has been really popular here at Memory Bound is the paper that looks like denim, especially when you're thinking Father's Day or masculine. And we got in more of our blank calendar pages. These are exclusive to Memory Bound. And Debbie's asking about the Lovely in all 50 states, and that is coming.
It's on
So
order.
that will probably be arriving soon. Okay, Reminisce also has glitter paper that's very smooth. And what I did, I asked them to send us a pack in every color. And Diane, I don't know how much these are. They're $2.29. Ooh, that's very reasonable.
Yeah.
So it looks like I've got two of the blues here, but we have every color of their glitter paper. It's smooth. You probably can't really see it. It's not.
Doesn't flake off.
Yeah, it's a smooth glitter.
Yeah.
Almost a shimmery, between a shimmer and a glitter. But look at that. And then just a few collection packs. New York is back in stock, and which is great because Diane went there recently. So we have New York. Friends. Sometimes it's hard to find Friends thing, and we do have a theme out there called Friends in our theme.
Pretty
so
colors.
It is really neat colors, and look at the stickers. It's got lots of words. You know, especially if maybe kids are home for the summer and they want to work on a little album, and they've got pictures of their friends. I love it. And then family, so friends and family, that makes family, if I remember right. So the family kit is back in stock, and that also comes with a sticker sheet that has all the people like aunt, great grandpa, grandpa, mom, dad. Oh, and Diane, Faith. So our Faith kit is back, and that has a sticker sheet also. And then this Boys to Men, oh my gosh, this was so popular. It's all this kind of neutral brick, wood, different paper, concrete, and we showed it, and I showed you the sticker a little while ago. Oh my gosh, I'm wore out. I think I need to go to the water park.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be exhausting?
Yesterday and today you do.
But this, I really wanted to show this paper. It's called The Lake, and I just think it reminds me of just a peaceful water lake paper that I think you're going to like. Okay, well, I think we can flip the camera back and tell you what we're doing tomorrow and next week. Whoa, I'm exhausted. Everybody. And thank you for joining us. And we did go over like we tend to, so sorry about that. But thanks for joining us today. I want to let you know that tomorrow Diana is here. And Diana, anything that's glittery, shimmery, and she's making
Sheila.
flowers. So she's using the Elizabeth Craft dies, and she's making flowers, and she has used the Lindy's magical shaker powders, and you're just going to be blown away. And you know, when Diana's here, there's never a shortage of samples.
The table will be full.
There will be a lot here. So today we showed you a lot of new product, some reorders. Tomorrow Diana will be here. And then on Monday, we're going to start our dog days of summer. So not every day will be positively doggish, but I can tell you that there will be some days sprinkled in here and there. And we've got a lot planned for that. So we'll see you then. We'll be back tomorrow. And thanks again for joining us,
Yep.
everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Have a great day.